Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a minute and I have something very special today. This is my last probably acquisition of a new tarot deck, and definitely was a splurge, but I'm considering this my Yule present to myself, and it is the 4th edition of the Bohemian Gothic Tarot. I have all the other editions. I did not pull out the 1st edition. I know where it is, but I have the 2nd edition, which is the one that had the silver gilt edging. And I actually have 2 copies of that, but the other one is still in the envelope it arrived in, and I don't intend to take it out anytime soon. That was my spare in case anything happened to this one. So yeah, I've got the 2nd edition. This was the 3rd edition, which had just plain sides. A lot of the cards were, not a lot, but some of the cards were changed. And then this arrived yesterday. I got this pretty sort of thank you card. Thank you for all your support. We wish you merry festivities and a happy new year. Baba Barak, Magic Realist Press. That's very pretty. And then these are just a couple of cards from the upcoming Bohemian Cats Theater deck. I'm not sure when this is due out. I'll have to check their website. Yeah, Bohemian Cats Theater Tarot. Follow progress on this project. Okay, so there's all the information if you're interested. I'm not sure when it's supposed to come out, but that is glorious. I also have a couple of copies of the Bohemian Cats deck, including a mini one. But here, oops, get that out of the way. 4th edition. Came in this beautiful black lacquered box. I almost had a heart attack because I dropped it on the floor before. Happily, it hit the carpet, so it doesn't look like I damaged it. Got this beautiful clasp on the side. Oh my. And we got the little white book with it. I know there is a guidebook that they put together for it, but I did not spring for that. I had to cut back somewhere. Well, this is it's fairly basic, just usual meanings. So I got one little spread here in the front, I think, or 2. Yeah. So let us get into the actual cards. I believe there are some changes to the cards. Oh, hang on, I'm going to need scissors. This is the edition that has the cold foil stamping on the cards, and you can kind of see it when the light hits it just right. It doesn't say on the card what edition. Oh, they've got some Latin down here. Benedictiones lis qui hisce chartis utuntur, maledictus qui facit, vendit vel utitor falsitatibus et simulatus. Okay, so obviously I never took Latin, but anyway, I'll see if I can translate that and put it up on the screen later. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Camera's looking a little bright. See if I can adjust that. Okay, that's a little better, I think. The deck is pretty, or this card at least, is fairly dark. But of course you want to be able to see it. Oh, and here is the backs. The lovely silver stamping. It is almost that dark. Okay, I think that's better. I mean, we want to be able to see the cards, right? A priestess. No noticeable differences yet. This one has changed quite a bit from previous versions. And show the second edition. Okay, had to put the second edition back in order. That's the one I'm going to be using for comparisons here. So, here is the new Empress card. And here is the second edition Empress card. So, a little bit of difference. In addition to the cold foil stamping, which is, wow. I'd put the overhead light on, but I think it would totally wash it out. But let's try it. All right, I think it's better. We'll just have to go with the lighter because we want to see the cards, right? So the Emperor, in addition to his lovely cold foil stamping, now has a crown, which he did not before. The Hierophant appears to be much the same, apart from the stamping, which I think seems to, yeah, that's too much, the overhead. Okay, let's go with this. Now the Lovers in the second edition came with this version. I just want to show some of the cold foil stamping on it, which is very similar, although it looks like her hair's changed color a little bit. But that one also had this card, which a lot of people thought was too Twilighty, and so Karen included the second one, the second version, or this edition, or this rendition, I should say. Oh, the Chariot is very different. This is the second edition, and this is the new one. Yep, I've got strength at 8 in the new edition. And I had justice there. Hang on, let me pull out the strength card. That looks pretty much unchanged. Except for, let's see, not a lot of cold foiling on this one. We got the Hermit. Oh, he's lightened up considerably. Wow. That's a big difference. Here's the old one. Very big difference. And you notice none of these editions have numbering on the cards. So, and the Wheel of Fortune. Looks pretty much the same. little color change in the hats. And this is down here. Looks purple here and kind of grayish on the old one. Justice looks mostly the same. And his expression has changed, I think, just a smidge. The Hanged Man. And once again, it is lightened up a bit. The moon moved. It's just so hard to show that stamping. It's so beautiful. Death. Oh, death. Oh, death is closer. Yes, indeed. True for all of us, I suppose. Oh, Temperance has changed a lot. Beautiful. Let's see her flashy wings and flashy dress and flashy goblet. Here's the old one. Oh, I love them both. They're gorgeous. I've always loved this Temperance card. Absolutely love it. I love the new one too. They're so beautiful. Oh my gosh. This is why I could not resist. I mean, it was just an absolute compulsion to back this deck, or to order this deck. And they don't use Kickstarter to get their decks done. They just take pre-orders, and this deck is such a cult favorite that no trouble. Oh, that's really lightened up a lot. You can see the wings a lot better. Oh, and the hair colors changed too, from red to black. Interesting. The demonic figure has kind of lost all its coloring. It's very grayish. That's interesting in itself. And the tower. I think that's pretty similar. Yeah, just lightened up a bit again. The star. Ooh, that's a cold foil on that one. Here's the previous version. So again, a little bit lighter. The dress is, you can see it has more purple. This was very dark. The moon. Again, just, I think, lighter. I think I would have suffocated if I hadn't bought this deck, because, oh my god, I just love this deck so much. So the sun has changed a little bit. He's still on his horse. The background is totally changed. Show some of the cold foiling. Now there's only one sun plaque up here instead of two. Oh, Judgment is completely changed. Wow. Big difference. In the world, once again, just I think a little lighter overall. I think we've got a new skull there on the rocks too. This one doesn't have the skull, does it? No. And this one has more skulls. This one seems mostly the same, just less blue, which may be due to the cold foiling, which is like this, all this stuff is like cold foil. Two of Wands. A little different. He's facing the other way, and the ghost in the background is a little different. I like this. I like this a lot. It's showing the sky with the tower standing there. I don't think you notice it as much with all this other stuff behind him. Three of Wands looks mostly the same. Just again, lots of that pretty foil stamping. Four of Cups. Yeah, the lady in the background's a little different. I think the whole scene is zoomed in a little bit. Five of Wands. Again, the color is a little different, but I wonder how much of that is due to the cold foil stamping versus actually changing the colors. This looks essentially unchanged, except for some coloring. The horse's strap there looks like it's a totally different color. And the Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Oh, sky looks a little more focused in, less impressionistic, and the background looks more photoreal behind, a little more detailed. Nine of Wands. Mostly the same, except for his cold foiling. Ten of Wands. Much the same, except the color change a little bit. Page of Wands. She looks like she's going for her first Holy Communion or something. Who's this guy? Yeah, it's just the colors are different. Like I said, it may be, well, no, it's distinctly very bluish in the second edition. Oh, much better. Face is more detailed. I think he's up a little closer. Queen of Wands. Her whole dress is like the foil, if you can catch it in the light just right. King of Wands. Oh, he's very different. Here's the old one. Lots of cold foiling on this one. And again, we've gone from the bluish to a more gray look. Oh, Two of Cups. Yeah, that's changed. It's just much more detailing. Pretty sky. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Three of Cups. I think this is mostly the same. Yeah. That's pretty much the same. Four of Cups. Just a little bit lighter. You can see more of her dress too. It's like they scooted up the coffin. Five of Cups. There's the old one. Six of Cups. Oh, changed the background there to more of a forest. Seven of Cups. Just lightened it up a bit. You can see the detail a little better. Eight of Cups. Oh, big difference. Big change. I like the new one. Oh, this guy's totally changed. I like the alligator over his head. Ten of Cups. Our little Addams family here. Some subtle changes there. Lighter. Page of Cups. Largely unchanged, except gone again from the bluish to more of a grayish background. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Oh, I love this card. She's so gorgeous. Look how pretty that is. King. He's up a little higher. Her hair adornment has changed. In fact, her whole dress has changed. Other than that, nothing too different. Ace of Swords. Let's see, there we go. Old and the new. Oh, this is very different. Oops. Three of Swords. It's mostly the same except for, again, gone from the bluish to more of a grayish overtone. Four of Swords. change the angle. Five of Swords. There's the old one. He's less beastly now. And her hair has changed a bit. The background's changed a bit too. You guys can always pause if you want to look at them in more detail. I don't want to linger too long over some of the cards. This looks mostly the same. Yeah, it's just a little lighter. It's a little easier to see some of the detailing. Eight of Swords, very different. Here's the older version. Nine of Swords. This one was left pretty much unchanged. That was a pretty good Nine of Swords. A little bit lighter. Ten of Swords. Yeah, mostly unchanged. Page of Swords. Very much the same. Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's again just kind of lightened up. Oh, the Queen of Swords. She's a little more menacing. I think her fangs are a little more obvious. Here's the older version. She wasn't smiling quite so brightly. King of Swords. Okay, here's the old one. It's pretty close. Alrighty, now we get to Ace of Pentacles. The moon has come out from behind the clouds. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, that looks much the same. Three of Pentacles. Yep, just lightened up a little, I think. Four of Pentacles. Yep. Five. Not quite as reddish here, but other than that, mostly the same. And this guy is kind of, I think he's a vampire. He's got like the pointy ears. Yeah, it looks mostly unchanged. Seven. Yeah. I think you can see all the faces peering out at her a little easier. Nine of Pentacles. much the same. Ten of Pentacles. Now the cardstock feels a little thicker in the new edition too, in the fourth. Page of Pentacles. Oh, she's very different. No more flowers. She's holding a lily. Oh yeah, lilies instead of lilacs and whatever those blue flowers are. Knight of Pentacles. He's changed direction. Our Headless Horseman. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, she's lost the candles on the wall. Oh, she's got that nice brightly lit window behind her. And the couch is gone. And the King of Pentacles. And that is mostly unchanged. Some small detailing in the crown. And a little lighter to see the background better. So there we have it. 4th edition with the silver cold foil stamping. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I would have cried myself to sleep. Okay, as I was saying before the camera so rudely decided to stop recording because I wasn't watching the time and it'll only go for 20 minutes at a time, I think I would have cried myself to sleep if I had missed out on this deck because it's always been one of my favorites, and like I said, I've got all the editions now except the very first limited edition, the silver edition, which is completely out of my price range now. But anyway, got a little close. What happened here? All right, so let's pull a card. Ah, okay, who's that? Oh, the Fool. Yes, yes I am. I am a fool for this deck. Totally took the plunge and bought it, even though I really should not have spent the money. But, like I said, it's my Yule present to myself, and life is short, so I'm going to just enjoy this deck because I love it so much. So anyway, thanks for watching if you stuck around this long, and I will see you on the next one. And oh yeah, happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, Festivus, Hanukkah, Yule, Solstice, whatever you're celebrating, and Happy New Year. And I will talk to you soon. Blessed be.